Alright, welcome back to another Bit Here's video. Today they announced the Hallowed Dimension coming out in 2 days, so we're going to do a little prep video, talk about all the items and schematics, and just other mechanics as far as expeditions go. So to do that, we're going to take a quick jump over to the wiki, which has recently moved over to fandom.com for whatever it's worth, and we're talking about Hallowed Dimension. So the popular items that you have here, I'll look at those on another tab, but I want to jump down to the mounts. So there's going to be 4 different portals. You're going to jump into the expedition as a guild team, and depending on how far you guys progress and how fast you progress, you'll gain different access to these portals. So the strength of your guild really matters, and with any guild event, once you start the event, you will be locked into your guild. You can't leave your guild, and you can't join a new guild or anything like that while it's going on. So you'll have Gugurum's portal. That's going to be the cloud one. You'll get a cloud mount. Unfortunately, I can't show these any larger. Or can I? Nope, can't. Sword's portal, you get this Winsler turtle-looking guy. Twinbow's portal, you can get Flurgy, which is a giant purple and blue wasp. And then here it's not shown very well, but this is how you get that giant robot mech-looking mount that is the boss from Raid 4. So you're going to get that in X5's portal. Going back and looking at the items, so Aberrance is one of the most popular DPS weapons because it has good stats. It also has good skill set. The number 2 attack hits multiple times, does a lot of damage. It's really good for proccing a heal on hit pet. And then I believe the number 3 skill gives a shield where you can shield yourself or other players, so that's very useful. And a really good popular cosmetic as well. Radiance, good cosmetic offhand. You can see the bonus here. And going down to Vile Focus, another cool pulsing color changing cosmetic. Kind of difficult to fit in with any of the sets, but a lot of people do like that one. And then Cloak of Dark Tides. This one actually does get a good bit of use, especially when people start getting Star Weave and they're able to kind of move around their sets a little bit. It's similar to Fish in a Barrel, so it's going to give you 5% increased damage, but you take more damage. So pretty good item to pick up along the way. And the tier of the items that you get from the expedition are going to be linked to the tier of content that you've been through. So if you're in tier 9, you're going to get some tier 9 drops with that as well. So taking a look at the sets, so these are sets that you can get from Expedition or Invasion. So for damage characters, you have Featherfall. This can drop from anywhere in the Expedition, and the set bonuses are here. It's not common that people wear the set all in one, but what they'll do is they'll put 2 pieces of this on and kind of mix and match. So that's pretty popular. And then the counterpart for tanky characters, you have Hellfire. This is pretty popular. You can wear this set if you have a block accessory. You can max your block with the 3-piece bonus, and you can get a lot of these other bonuses as well, or you can just stick a 2-piece bonus on there, and that kind of mix and matches pretty well. Again, that'll drop from anywhere in the expedition, and the tier will be linked to the tier of your character. And then one of the most important things with the dimension, Hallowed Dimension, is going to be the fusions. So we're just going to run through that really quick. Claudius, he comes from Cloudy, which you get in the 6th raid, so he is the rare legendary familiar that you find in there. This guy's not that popular because his health is so ridiculously low, but some people actually do use him in PvP. You might not like a very fast attacker in PvP because it's more chance to proc a defensive, but it does see some use there. Nothing I'm too excited about, but it's worth showing him. Gugurum's portal, one of the MVPs of this expedition is going to be Gugurum because he has a really good skill set. So he's got that 1 SP spread heal that's going to heal everybody in the team. He can damage the weakest, but if you look over here, he's got a 40% chance to shield when he hits an enemy. So really defensive, and he's fairly high as far as a damage / healer familiar. Usually they're around 20 or 26, like Goblin. So if you're looking for more of a defensive team, this is the one that you want to take a look at. As far as Gugumens, he is in the 2nd dungeon, or the second to last dungeon in the final zone, so he's the final boss there. Pretty easy to pick him up, and you could argue that it's easier to get him than it would be to get Goblin. Going down to Savord's portal, one of the best tanks that you can get, probably like a top 3 tank, top 4 tank that you can get. You're going to get him. You're going to get the schematic in the Sword portal, as well as the currency that you make them. So you're going to get this currency as well. And to fuse him, you're going to go back to, I think it is raid 5. 5 of those pink pyramids are going to fuse together and make him. So he's got a lot of health, but the main thing about him that's exciting is that he has a good chance to heal the team. So Again, top 3, top 4 tanks that you can get in the game. Going down to Twinbow. I'm not a big fan of Twinbow. He's a damage only. I typically like to run 2 healers, but if you do like running a damage guy, this is going to be a pretty good choice for you as well. So, pretty simple. This hits pretty hard. And then X5. So X5 is one of the coolest damaging familiars in the game. Unfortunate that his spread heal is 2 SP, but if it was 1 SP, he'd most likely be overpowered. Some people see that he's got a chance to spread shield when he hits and kind of thinks of him as a healer, but he really is not. Still a great familiar in its own. But to get him, you're going to have to get the previous. You're going to have to fuse these previous guys, that's not too difficult to do. But you're also going to need to get 2 of the final boss for Raid 4. So that is pretty beefy. And that's going to wrap it up. I'll probably try to cut a video when the expedition goes live to kind of show the mechanics. But once you start the expedition, you're locked into your guild for 1 week. You can't leave. Your progress in the expedition is tied to your guild, so the faster you guys progress through, the more access you get to the different portals, and then those different portals are going to show you what you're trying to farm. So that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.